Susul.
Hello, and welcome to Under the Plumb Bob, the podcast about all things related to the EA Maxis series of games called The Sims. We avoid the real world, and God, do we need to avoid the real world by talking about our made-up ones. And today, I have with me my two amazing friends who I've missed so much. Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
See,
It's
perfectly
me.
trained. They do exactly what you want them to do.
It's a me, Vanity.
Hello, it's Marissa. I'm here.
And I'm here too, as you've heard. But yeah, guys, it's been a hot minute. How you been?
You know, life has been a thing.
Mhm.
However, I am super happy to be back with my friends talking about
Yeah.
stuff. And I did find some
Yeah.
stroop waffles. We have words that come out of our mouths. At the store, so I've been eating that with my coffee.
Nice. Nice.
I just feel like they're not the same as a fresh one, but I'll take
No, see, you need to come over here like around wintertime or maybe like February or March, and then I'll drive you to the Netherlands to the Efteling, which is a theme park, and they have like an après-ski kind of area where you can get fresh ones. Like they
Ooh, and
take the round waffle and
Mhm.
pour the syrup on and then fold it close, and it's warm and crispy, and then it's all gooey from the caramel in between. It's so good.
So then I can say, "Hallo, ik spreek English."
Close, really good. Yeah, no, that's good. That's good.
I'm learning
So,
Dutch, y'all.
fun fact about Marissa. I went to a Dutch reform school and we had a Dutch festival every year. So I've had freshly handmade stroopwafel many a time. And they're very good.
See,
That's the
we
good
have
stuff.
German festivals here because there's a rather large German community in the Tejas area. I don't know why, but there is. And so we have German festivals, and we have those roasted nuts with the candied ones, the candy roasted
Oh,
nuts.
the candied, like the caramel peanuts and stuff. Yeah, those
No, they're not. Well, they have like
No, that's not really caramel. No, it's like a
it's like
sugary
some
kind of.
yes,
Yeah,
those.
yeah, those are really good. We get those here all the time when it's like a festival or a carnival or whatever.
Wait, you
Normally
said
we have
German?
Christmas markets,
Mhm.
but
Oh, and we have the German Christmas market every year, and it's not gonna be here, and I'm sad.
no. See,
Um,
our local town, my town where I live, started doing Christmas in the park because we have a really nice park with like a pond, and then they made the skating rink over the pond, so it was like we were skating on the pond, and they had really cool new like stands where you could get food, including one where you could get like sauerkraut, and I couldn't have it last year because I had just had a stomach operation, so I couldn't have it last year, and I was like, this year I'm gonna get the sauerkraut. Guess what? I'm not getting the sauerkraut.
2020 said, "Fuck you."
Yeah, 2020 was like, fuck your sauerkraut. Fortunately, my mom makes it, and it's the best in the world. So I've had sauerkraut this year several times, so it's fine.
I was just sad
That's
because the
good.
Christmas market every year I get to have like the spiced wine,
Oh, the
and I
mulled
get to
wine.
and then I get to
That's so
go.
good.
I know, and I get the nuts. But Bucky's up the street has them, but it's not the fucking same. But yeah, so I am sad about the Christmas market not being.
We also have like mulled wine, but the thing that we drink on Christmas markets is Dutch gin, which you get in
Oh,
shots, and it has like all kinds of different flavors. Like you got the standard like lemon and apple, or just the grain flavored because it's like grain based gin.
Oh,
But there's
so
also like chocolate or vanilla, passion fruit, mango. There's like so many different
my
flavors.
lips tingled at grain flavored gin because I know that
oh,
it basically tastes like rubbing alcohol.
Yeah, but
oh.
then you get the flavored ones, and they're
Right. No, but
amazing.
because we have a moonshine restaurant up here, and it has, they had one of them, and it was called Filch's Goat, which reminded me of Filch from Harry Potter, so I wanted to get it. And
If
it
you had a
turned,
goat instead of a cat.
yeah, which it just turned out that it was just green flavored moonshine. That shit burnt my lippies all the way, and then burnt my
Yeah,
throat all the way
it's
down.
potent. It's
Well,
potent
And it was
stuff.
moonshine is a
disgusting.
totally different thing.
That's when we had exams in December when I was in high school. We were around 16 at the time. Whenever we had our final exam, we'd always go to the Christmas market and like the market square, and like we'd go skating, and then afterwards we'd all go for the après ski, which was at the Dutch gin cabins, and we were just like, we'll have 5 of each, please. Um, those are good times.
So, as you can tell, we're talking about memories.
Yep.
On my mind, misty
Yep.
watered colored memories of the things that were. It's the way we were, but
I
I'm talking about
was
things
I
that
was
were.
actually
So
singing that all the way through when I was working on the script. I had that song in my head. It's like every time
same,
I had to type out memories.
but I feel
I
like that
But
is
the new Miley Cyrus and Dua Lipa song. Okay, I don't know if it's new when this episode's going up, but that Prisoner song, literally in my head for like 2 weeks straight now. So
I like Dua
thanks you
Lipa. I
too.
didn't know she did a thing with Miley Cyrus. I'll have to check that
Yeah,
out.
it's good. I love Dua Lipa. She's so
Man,
amazing.
I
Miley
got my
Cyrus can.
Spotify
It's
Wrapped,
hit or
and it
miss
was
with me.
mostly Dua Lipa.
My Spotify rap was really depressing, guys. Like I realized, I honestly realized. So when I read, I listen to slower music, and when I'm like just kind of chilling, listen to like slower theme paced music, and I realized that a lot of my 2020 must have been me just reading by myself because quarantine.
Oh.
Because my music is like my top number one song I played, and it said that you played it like 100 something times. I was like, oh dear God, is "I Found" by Amber Run, and I was just
Oh, that's
like,
such a good
it's
song.
such a great song, but that's my
Oh, I
top
haven't heard
song of
it.
2020.
So depressing, but so good.
I haven't heard
That's
it.
oh, I'll send you a link. But that's my top song of 2020, guys.
Is it
That's my top
country?
song of no. Um,
Oh.
but that's it. That's what I got. That's what I got. So
Okay, can I tell you? I don't use Spotify for anything, but last podcast on the left, Joe Rogan podcast, because they're exclusive to Spotify, and a Webtoon podcast. Random shout out to Girl Wonder. If you like Webtoon, check out Girl Wonder on Spotify. She's an amazing podcaster. Um, so those are my podcasts because I listen to this podcast on Google Podcasts. And the only song that was on my Spotify Wrapped was Tucci Slide by Drake. I have no idea when I listened to that song, but at some point I listened to that song one time. And so it said like your Spotify Wrapped, your top artist is Drake. You listened to Drake one time. Like that was all the data they could show me for
Wow.
music. It was really funny. And then they obviously had all the stuff about podcasts, but
Yeah, my top podcast was Booze and Brews because I've listened to that podcast 218 times this year because that's my comfort podcast. That's 28,687 minutes, guys, that I've listened to Booze and Brews because I needed it. And I've spent 43,992 minutes listening to podcasts this year because, we couldn't go outside. Also,
what else are you supposed to do?
my top song for 2020 is by Les Frictions, which do like cinematic kind of music. I don't know. It's hard to explain. But the song is called World on Fire. And if that is not a good song to match 2020, I don't know what is.
but yeah, so no, for my podcast, it was a small town.
Oh, Small Town Murder!
Small Town Murder.
Small Town
Because
Murder.
I've been binging it, trying to catch up. So it's like you've listened to Small Town Murder a fuck ton. I'm like, I know. I'm trying to catch the fuck up.
For me, it's a number 3.
It's my number.
Small Town Murder.
See, I use Google Podcasts, and they don't do any sort of wrapped thing, so I haven't been able to see. But the only reason I downloaded the Spotify app is literally just for last podcast on the left and Joe Rogan because they went exclusive. It's so annoying.
I tried last podcast on the left. I can't get into it.
I don't
I don't like Joe
Rogan. I think
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan is I'm sorry, but he's an asshole con queso, and he's kind of a misogynist, and he's kind of a dick, and I
Oh,
don't like him. And
100%. Yeah.
I can't support him and his misogynistic things and how he attacks people who don't have the same beliefs as him. Not a fan. Not a fan. 0 out of
I
10.
100% agree with that. I like his guests. I like that I don't know if it's him asking the question or his team's writing the questions. I don't want to give him more credit than he deserves, but his whoever is behind his podcast is running it very well, and they're asking the right types of questions with the people that he has on. Not every person, mind you. He's had a couple of fucking asshole people, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And I don't listen to those. But I like that he is the same reason I like Last Stab on YouTube, like the Hot Ones challenge. They ask really in-depth questions to their guests, and you get to know them on a deeper level. So I mostly listen to Joe Rogan just to get to know the guests more. Like if you haven't heard the Miley Cyrus one, that one's really good. You like get to know her better and you appreciate her music more. But yeah, I agree with you on Joe Rogan. I think he's a total dipshit asshole, but he has good
Well,
guests.
my top podcasts are Booze and Bruce, obviously, Serial Killers, Small Town Murder, The Teacher's Pet, and Stranglers. Gosh, I wonder what I
Oh my
like
god.
the most.
Jeez.
Mine are Small Town Murder, Fire, Whiskey, and Honey, which is a podcast based that they're reading a fan fiction. Under the Plum Bob, Once Upon a Crime, and then Crime Junkie, which I rage quit because I can't stand somebody on Crime Junkie's voice. And I forget who it was, but
Anyway, moving on to The Sims.
steering this back to The Sims,
Yes.
what we just did was all of our memories because we're talking about those today.
Because 2020 is almost over. Yay! So let's not
Fucking yay!
let's not remember any of it. Let's just forget it ever happened and talk about memories in The Sims.
Let's
And you
close
know
that
what,
scrapbook.
Yeah, my sister-in-law actually said something really great last night. She said, "You know what, Marissa? We need to think of like she's like I'm so excited for the new year, not only for 2020 to be over, but because we're going into 2021 and that's like a step up, 2021. So it's like we're stepping up, we're becoming better people, we're like higher minded and we're, having a new fresh step into 2021. I'm like, "Oh, I love that. That's such a great perspective to have. Just
That
we're
is
getting better after all this disaster."
disgustingly optimistic. I'm
I
glad that
know.
2020 hasn't broken her spirit yet, but my God, no, I can't. I'm just like,
And she's the
anything better than
teacher.
what we had is fine. Oh, geez.
She's the teacher with two kids, so she's been
That's even
balancing
worse.
teaching and distance learning. So
That's even
I
worse.
was so happy
She's
that
such
she
a
was.
good person.
She is. She is
Ugh.
such a good person. She's like, it's a new step in the right direction. I'm like, yay.
Oh my God, she's like one of those people who's like in a Hallmark movie.
As opposed to my pessimistic soul, like I think 2021 is the year that we all just set the world on fire.
I mean,
that's my pessimism right there.
yeah, but anyway, if you're all feeling pessimistic like us, just think 2021, a step in the forward or whatever.
It's been some good memories and it's been some bad memories, mostly bad. But
it's been
some
1 week since you looked at me. I don't know the other words to that song.
So let's talk memories in The Sims. Now, memories became a thing in The Sims 2. And in The Sims 2, The Sims had a special tab that was dedicated to memories. Now, this could be anything from their first steps, their first kiss, or their first rejection. That time that mom made a salad and set the kitchen on fire? Never forgotten. Kidnapped by aliens? Always on the mind. Especially if you end up with a little souvenir. Your Sims could remember pretty much everything important in their lives. Like, it gave them an extra layer of depth, which was really made for good storytelling. And you know what else it was good for? Lore. Like, I need one of those Plumbella Whore for Lore sweaters because, honey, I am.
Me too.
And Sims 2 had some of the best lore. Like, most pre-made Sims start out with memories about their life, like BI, before installation. It's a great way of figuring out what happened to them before you decided to pull them out of the void. like not only that, but memories are also talked about. They are topics of conversation along with interests. They will be talked about more often in the beginning and then sort of fade once the memory does. Like we'll give mom flack for burning a salad a lot, and then it will get less and less. And then no one talks about it anymore. And mom thinks, yes, she's in the clear. And then, like 3 years later, you'll all be sitting around the Christmas tree and enjoying a glass of champagne. And it's dad's third glass, which is when he tends to get a little loopy. And suddenly he's like, hey, Pam, remember when you burned that salad? And then you see your mom giving him that look, the one where she's telling him she's going to roll with it for now, but he's sleeping on the couch tonight. And then after everyone leaves, you hear them screaming in the kitchen about salads and fire insurance premiums. And you were supposed to change the battery in the smoke alarm, Jerry. It's a salad, Pam. Who the hell brings a salad? And then you live at your dad's every other week, like that. I'm not saying I have experience with this type of thing, but
Daddy has a new place to stay.
Yeah.
Oh, it hurts.
Fucking crying.
Yeah.
That escalated so quickly, but
God,
so smoothly. The rising action just went up, and you're just like, here we go.
A+ storytelling. A+.
These things happen. Now, bad memories can also be spread like gossip. So if you choose the option to gossip, it can be one of the bad memories of the Sims that gets spread as gossip. So like if Angela runs into Susan at the grocery store, you bet your booty she's gonna be telling her all about Pam's burnt salad, and then they'll giggle and laugh and each grab 2 bottles of wine, the one with the cork, not the screw top, because their husbands are accountants and they can afford the good stuff. And then they walk to their Priuses and drive over to Karen's house for their book club meeting, and apparently Pam is bringing the snacks, and Susan says she hopes it's not a salad, and they all laugh, and then they all take second servings of Pam's cheesecake that she made because it's so good, but Karen's pretty sure she bought it, but she'll never tell that to Pam's face because they're friends, like that. Where was I? Oh yeah. In Bon Voyage.
Ava, I fucking love you. I just need you to understand the amount of love I have for you is intense.
Can you just write a book? For the love of God, just write a book already.
I'm working on it. It's not going very well. Please don't mention it. I have run out of hands to count all my failed NaNoWriMo attempts on.
Same.
It's
Same.
It's so bad. But yeah, memories. In Bon Voyage, there was a new memory system added for vacation mementos. And there's a bunch to be collected, which is fun. Now, I don't have an anecdote here because Jerry never took Pam on vacation except that one time to see the biggest ball of twine in Minnesota, and she still hasn't forgiven him for that. So,
I mean, can you roll it? Is there a cat involved with the biggest ball of twine? Because other than that, I don't want to go.
I think Whiskers would get smooshed if you took him to see the biggest ball of twine in Minnesota. But
could you imagine?
I have never
Clifford,
actually
the big red dog.
Oh man, that'd be great.
But Sniffles, the big red cat, or something.
Or a cat. Oh, that'd be so great.
I feel like the cat would try to since it's so big, would try to bat the houses off of a ledge if it was in Florida. You know what I mean?
So cool. Man, that'd be
or just
so
knock
cool.
kids off merry-go-rounds. Bloop, bloop, bloop,
oh my God, that is almost 3 hours away from me. That biggest ball of twine.
I've never
heard about the first time I heard about the biggest ball of twine in Minnesota was in that Weird Al song. So
yeah, it's near Litchfield, St. Cloud.
The world's largest ball of twine, but it's in Kansas.
I'm sure there's many.
How can you keep saying you have the world's biggest ball of anything and then you're in different places? Then you're lying.
No, this one specifically is the biggest ball of twine in Minnesota. It's not saying that it's the biggest ball of twine in the world, just the biggest one in...
Oh, it's in a little... Oh my God, it's in a little covered area because of snow. That's so cute. Anyway, sorry, moving on.
According to Wikipedia, just so we have a little thing, so if any of our listeners live anywhere near here, please take a picture. As of 2014, the ball of twine with the largest circumference is located in Cocker City, Kansas. If you live anywhere near Cocker City, Kansas, could you please go to the biggest ball of twine and put a little plumb bob symbol above the twine, or put if you have one of our cups or something for merch, just put something up there and then just take a picture.
if you do go, wear your mask, social distance, be
Yeah.
safe.
I mean, I
We are
don't think
still
you
in a
have to worry
pandemic.
about social distancing because who else is going to be there with you but the people who are working there. So I don't think you have to worry about that.
Or if you could cut out a plumb bob, like draw a plumb bob, cut it out, and then just with the power of photography, take the picture of you holding the plumb bob, but it looks like it's above the twine, you know?
That'd be cool.
I'm here
Look,
for
get
all of this.
creative. I'm
Mhm.
sure. I'm
Yeah.
sure you'll find something. But yeah, those are memories in The Sims 2. The Sims 3 also
Yes.
has memories.
So I'm taking it away now because you know how much I love The Sims 3,
Yep, this
guys.
is all you. Go, go, go.
And also, it came with one of my favorite packs of Sims 3. I mean, if you guys want to like take a minute and think about which one that is, I'll let you. Wait. What is Vanity's favorite pack of Sims 3? Jenner fucking rations. All right. So
I was gonna say Showtime. Damn.
I was going to say Katy Perry sweet candy stuff pack.
exactly. No. Okay, so I did have that pack though.
I
Okay.
know.
Oh, fuck. In The Sims 3, memories were introduced. I mean, in the base game, but there's a patch that came out with the release of Sims 3 Generations. Because before then, moodlets acted as temporary memories, but larger event moodlets would last longer, such as death or divorce. So sad moodlets would make the Sims cry every once in a while until the moodlet goes away, which is just fucking annoying. It happens in Sims 4 too, but I mean, it's just so like they're just walking around. I'm so sad. I'm like, cheer the fuck up. Go cry in your closet and call it a day. But
Cheer the fuck up.
cheer up,
That's
Cheryl.
awesome.
um, so events in a Sim's life are automatically captured and stored in the brand new scrapbook because mom is on her scrapbooking kick. This is before the the circuit trend. This is back when you would go to Michael's or a local craft shop. You'd get the fucking book. You get all your washi tapes. You get all your fucking pictures, and you get your stickers that say "Wow" and "Awesome" and "My kid's grand" and "Vacation time." You know, that kind of shit. Anywho, um, no one, just me. Okay, whatever.
No, I'm laughing. My mom totally did that.
Okay, so the memories
My
can
mom
be.
did not.
Neither did mine, but I
Really?
tried it once. No, my mom didn't do that, but I tried it, and then I have I have a very large container in my closet right now full of things for scrapbooking that I just didn't do. Um, so memories are stored in the scrapbook where they can be edited and shared because you want to be that person. Look at my vacation, Charles. Look at this. I remember when I went to fucking when I went to that, what's that place called, Tim? What's that place called that we went to, huh? What was that? Oh, when we went to that place with the huts. You remember with the fortune cookies? Oh yeah, Shangri-La. And then Charles is like, "What the fuck?" I just came over to deliver your mail. I don't care about your fucking trip. Anyway, so you can share them, and then you can have like icons to represent the memories in the game, and the camera takes a snapshot of the memory, and then it'll notify you when a memory occurs. Let me fucking tell you, as much as I love Sims 3 and I love Generations, the memories, the auto-generated ones, were so fucking annoying. The first time you made salad. The first time you made this. The first time you learned a new recipe. You learned the recipe for frog's legs. The first time. I don't fucking care. It was really annoying. They would like just randomly generate for who knows how long. So memories can also be captured manually. Like any user-made memories require a picture taken by you. They take the picture and they require a title. So you can like add your own memories into their scrapbook, like the first time I met Steve, or when whatever. First time I decorated my home, whatever memory you want in your scrapbook. I honestly would end up forgetting to do this half the time, but then I would look through the scrapbook and I'm like, oh, it's so empty because I forget. Um If a camera is not in the same lot as the sim in the active household who's receiving the memory will have a placeholder for the picture and like a gray background. If the sim receiving the memory is not in the active household, the memory will have a watermarked background depicting where the memory is positive, neutral, or negative. So basically, if you take a picture and for if you're out at the park, but you're taking a picture for like the sim that's back at home, you won't see that picture in their thing. It'll just be like a little gray area of what could have been. So I guess you can't take memory pictures for other sims because they weren't there to experience them. You can't
I
fake the
guess so.
memories.
Yeah, it's
I
weird.
mean, I feel like that's true because you know that. Did you know that's a thing? Memory implantation.
Oh, yeah.
So
What?
like base, yeah. So like basically, it
Yeah.
not in The Sims, like in real life, but like basically, you know how you're like, oh, I remember when I was 2 and I ran over my cousin's foot with a whatever, whatever. You don't remember that. You remember that somebody told you that story, and you've heard that story so many times that you now remember it as a truth. But it's
Oh
not something
wow.
you actually remember. It's someone else's memory that equates to you. So now you remember it, but it didn't actually.
Yeah.
May have happened, but you don't remember the actual thing happening.
And
Hmm.
they're saying that's for when people see a crime, why eyewitness testimony is so bad, basically. Because if someone next to them said, oh, the criminal had a red coat on, even if you remembered a yellow coat, your memory would change to be a red coat because somebody else said it.
Hmm.
It's really interesting.
Yeah, it's a super. I read this article, Lifetime, some publication, and it was super cool. It was super interesting though. Like it's just um, so it makes you kind of it's interesting but also terrifying because it makes you not want to trust your own memories because or even if you like so say you made up some backstory to yourself because you moved to a new town and you wanted to like reinvent yourself and so you make up a story that you tell people over and over again. After a while, you will start to believe that story is actually true because you said it so many times
Hmm.
that now it becomes. That's why people if you're making up a lie on the spot, it's harder. But if you've told yourself this lie over and over and over again, and it becomes real to you, then you're able to tell that story, and then people can't tell you're lying, and you'll pass like lie detector tests, and like people who like tell people are lying, you can pass it because to you, it's no longer a lie; it's actually real.
Huh.
Hmm. Look at that.
Interesting.
It's super cool. Um, but that's the memories in Sims. And like the Sims 3 one, Sims 3 holds such a special place in my soul because of generations mainly. But the cool part about memories was like because in Sims 3 you had more events that happened in your life. Like you could take prom photos and you like with your date and your friends who are going to prom with you and then you take
Yeah.
pictures of that and then you can put it in your scrapbook as a memory of like prom. You could take like graduation photos and like graduation you can make your memories like that so then when they're old and like your
Hmm.
scrapbook you can actually see these and it's so fucking cool. And I'm kind of mad that it's
Yeah.
not really it was only done in that one iteration. It was only done in 3. I'm like, why couldn't you have moved the scrapbook into 4? And maybe it is there, and I don't realize it, but it's like that was just really cool to me.
See, that's the thing. Um so we were originally going to do the episode about sentiments and compare them to memories in Sims 2 and Sims 3 because we were like Sims 4 doesn't have a memory system. Turns out it actually kind of does and nobody just knew about it. So, yeah. The Sims 4 has a memory system. And it's kind of like a mixture of the one in The Sims 3 and the photo album in The Sims and The Sims 2. Like you can use screenshots that you took to make memories, and each memory can have its own emotion. And the emotion of the memory depends on what emotion your sim was feeling when the screenshot was taken, like the active sim. So it is possible to have memories of sim doing like romantic socials, but they were in a playful mood, so it's a playful memory. And if you have those memories, then you can have a sim reminisce on it, and it'll give them a moodlet. So yeah, it'll also give them like the corresponding emotion that the memory is locked into. So did you know that The Sims 4 had a memory system?
No.
I literally just was like, I wish the Sims would provide a memory system, and then you were like, but it does. I'm so
It does.
Yeah.
I was 2 years old when I found out.
I just love that, like, y'all didn't want to say nothing to nobody. Y'all don't want to tell, like, y'all we were just
See,
find these things on our own.
Yeah.
Like, y'all don't want to say
that's what
shit.
kills me.
That's the thing.
That's
It's a
what
manual
kills me
system.
about Sims 4.
It's a manual
Ugh.
system, and they didn't tell us about it. It was just like, oh yeah, you can do this, didn't you know? No, we didn't know because we're not psychic. Like, why didn't you tell us this was a thing? But apparently, it is a thing. Thank you, Sims Wiki, for telling me that this is a thing.
It's just one of those things where I'm like, okay, look, I get it. I like with doing Generations, when that patch came out I remember vividly, they were like, memory scrapbook. Like, they told you it existed and how it
Yeah.
worked and how to do it.
Yeah.
There was a little lesson in the little thing to, like, they told you. And it's like, how y'all gonna just make some shit happen and not say anything? And you see people complaining about this game and complaining about, like, things that you can't do or not making it, to give
If
it more depth
if you
or whatever.
don't tell us that we can do them, how are we supposed to know?
Yeah, we think we
Okay.
have depth, and then you're like, we don't think the game has any, like, depth. To quote Hermione, it has the emotional range of a teaspoon, and then y'all over here saying, but we do have more range. You just don't know about it, bitch. Why you gotta be secret?
Okay,
Why do I gotta dig for it?
I have a theory. So, what were the two major issues with Sims 3? The issues with the open world, like the lag and all the issues with it, and then it like bogging down computers, and then the so many notifications. You remember, like, I made an autumn salad, they met this person for the first time, just these nonsense notification, constantly pushing, the scrapbook, make a memory, write something. They were pushing the player to interact with those things in the game. So I think that maybe they overextended it way too far. They made it so closed world and so like unhelpful with different gameplay elements. I wonder if they just were trying to do the opposite of what the mistakes were in Sims 3. Eh? Eh?
At this point, I don't know what their thinking process is anymore, to be honest. So I'm just gonna assume that it was there and they just forgot.
I'm just gonna smile and nod and say, sure, it was all on purpose. And
Does that make sense though? I don't know.
I mean, it makes. I think we're giving them too much credit. I think they think as Ava said, they forgot they put it in there, and they're like, oh shit, yeah, that exists.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
it's there. I wouldn't have known if I hadn't checked the wiki. So,
and I don't even use the screenshot like what they're talking about in the game, where you just click the letter C and you get that little pop up and it shows everything. I'm usually in tab mode when I take photos. So I'm not even utilizing the memory system, basically. I usually go into tab mode so it deletes all the...
Yeah, but the thing is, when you do it in-game, when you press C and when you take the screenshot, it doesn't give you the option to do a memory. You have to go into the screenshot manager, and then you have to go to the screen that, like, the memory, the picture that you just took, and then there are two buttons there, the delete screenshot or make a memory. So it doesn't even give you the option when it just pops up when you take the screenshot. You have to actually actively go into the manager and then look up the picture that you took.
Wow.
And then, yeah. So it's in there. You have to look for it.
That's crazy.
That's yeah, it's a thing. But that's basically The Sims 4. We were going to, when we got the sentiment, we were like, oh, I guess that's kind of like memories. We could do something with that. Yeah, no, it turns out they already have a memory system and we just didn't know it was there. But hey, there you go. Now you know. And if you already knew, good for you. Did you know that they had a memory system in The Sims 4? Let us know. Hit us up on our socials. Tweet at us. Oh my god, I didn't know they had a memory system in The Sims 4. Or, oh my god, I totally knew they had a memory system in The Sims 4. You are so dumb. You can do that too. Maybe don't call us dumb. We'll hurt our
And
feelings.
if you knew and you didn't tell us, shame.
Rude.
Shame. Shame.
Wait. Hang on. Wait. I still have this. I downloaded once for an episode and it's still on my phone. Wait.
Shame. Shame.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly. That was
I
exactly
knew I
what I was
shouldn't
going
delete it.
for.
I knew I should keep it on my phone. I knew it would come in handy one day. But yeah, so memories, Sims 4. But we were also planning on talking about sentiments today because everybody's probably been busy playing Snowy Escape. If you haven't, you totally should because it's amazing. We are going to do a review about Snowy Escape. I think
So,
Llama's going to take that one.
Full
But they gave
disclosure,
us... Mhm.
I've not played Snowy Escape because I have not played. I had some life issues, so I wasn't playing Sims very often.
No,
So I'm
no.
so excited to hear about this. So go.
Oh my god. Okay, I can't tell you everything because Llama's going to do a
Yeah.
review about it, but it's amazing. You should totally
Oh,
get it,
it's
and you should totally
amazing.
play it because it's so great. This is what expansion packs in The Sims 4 should be. Does it have
Yeah.
issues? Yes.
Yes.
Did the launch and the patches come with some problems? Oh, absolutely. But it's really great. It's actually gotten me excited to play The Sims again. Like it's gotten me to the point where I wake up in the
Yeah.
morning and I'm like, what am I going to do today? I'm going to play The Sims, and that hasn't happened in a very long
Yes.
time.
Me too. That whole weekend. I got it Friday.
Yeah.
I got it Friday
I
on my
actually took a
lunch
day
break.
off. I took a day off for it, and I'm so glad I did because I played it all day long. It was amazeballs.
Oh, I wish I could.
So
I literally
it's
got
so
it
fun.
and on my lunch break. I was so excited. So when I could come home, it would be downloaded and ready to go. So I came home. I played it all Friday, all Saturday, all Sunday. I was completely enchanted.
Mhm.
And
It's
I
so
played
good.
it all those days, and I still have more things to discover. Like, oh, it's amazing.
Yep. See, they got
You
me.
guys are
I
getting
was
me
like,
so pumped. Like I literally have not.
I'm trying.
I've not.
We really
I have
shouldn't be hyping it
never.
up,
do
but
it.
I'm
I have
totally
never.
enchanted
I
by it.
haven't
really
had
great.
that kind of like excitement.
Like,
And
I
like
don't.
for playing The Sims in a very very long time where I
Yeah.
Oh,
played for
it's gonna make
days.
you want to play again.
I'm
is.
excited.
Mm-hmm.
I play it most nights, and I mean, I did not play The Sims before Snowy Escape at all, pretty much. Like, I have barely played this year, and now, like, almost every night I play The Sims, and that's very unusual for me. It's just crazy. Oh, I love it.
It's made me pick up my legacy again, which was super fun.
Yes, me too. I'm
Yeah.
incorporating my not so berry challenge in with it, and I'm obsessed with it. Anyway,
It's great. Like, I'm not gonna go too much in depth about what the pack like entails because obviously the review is coming. But two of the things that we got that really kind of like fleshed out our Sims were lifestyles, which we're going to talk about more in the review that's
Of the
coming
rich and
up.
famous.
Yep.
Ross McClanen.
Yep. Good old Charlotte. But we also got
Ye old good Charlotte.
ye old good Charlotte. But we also got sentiments. So those came with the update, so they are now in the base game. They're for everyone. You don't even have to buy Snowy Escape for it. Now the first patch kind of broke a lot of things, and then they brought in a second patch to fix what the first patch broke, but then it broke even more things, and yeah, it was a hot mess. But the sentiments are actually kind of nice. So basically it adds a new feature to your profile. Like it adds a profile to your Sims relationship panel. So you click on the Sim in your relationship panel, and then you can you sort of have check Sim profile, and then you can see how your Sim feels about experiences that were shared between them and the person that they're viewing the profile of. So it kind of like it is fairly large, and it mostly interacts with the game's emotions and the autonomy system. So they basically reflect how a sim feels about another sim in an experience that they shared. So if you like shared a hot pot meal, that'll be a happy memory. If you got into a fight, that'll be an angry memory. Like that sort of like sticks. So they can be positive or negative, and they can change how your sim behaves, or they can give them various mood buffs or, you know, debuffs when they are around the sim in question. So you could be a romantic memory between you know, husband and wife, or boyfriend and girlfriend, or girlfriend and girlfriend, or boyfriend and boyfriend. It could be like a caring moment between a child and a parent, or bitterness over a divorce or a cheating spouse. And like those can give you genuine like debuffs. So if you like, you know, had a bitter divorce, and you know, walking around town, and oh, there's your ex-wife, and that bitch, she took everything I have, blah blah blah. Your husband sim, or the sim can actually get a like an angry moodlet from it, because like he's angry, he's like, fucking Pam can't even cook a salad, and then she takes my car and my house, you know. That can be a thing. Or
And
if you go to the festival of snow and you play in the snow together, and like with your brother or sister, and then you're with that sibling, and you have like, you know, memories from when you played in the snow together, and that'll give you a happy buff. It's really fun.
and you can ask Sim about their like sentiment basically. So like if you're angry at somebody, you can go to the mean interaction, and you can say like, ask what so and so's deal is, or ask what their problem is. And then it'll say, "Oh, I'm too bitter to talk to you right now." So even you
I'm
can even have
too
these
bitter to talk to
yeah,
you right now. Hi, I'm real
like
bitter. I'm a bitter bitch, so I'm not going to talk to you right now because I'm going to spill my bitterness onto you. So as a fucking, you know, as a courtesy to you, I'm going to scoot this way because I'm bitter.
Oh
oh my
no, oh
god.
you're bitter.
Yes.
You're bitter. You know what was bitter, Pam? The fucking salad you burnt.
Dear God, don't talk to Pam.
Yep. Nope, don't talk to Pam. She will fuck your shit up.
Shit, I just love that though. They're like, "Hi, I'm too bitter to talk to you," or "Hi."
Literally, like they'll tell you, or like, "Oh, I am having a great, like you're so great." Like if it's your child, it's like the adoring sentiment. So they just walk into a room where their child is, and they're like, "Oh, my kid's so adorable." You know, it's so cute.
Yep.
Oh,
Just
that's so
one
cute.
word of
Do they walk?
warning
Do they
though.
walk into the room and say, "Oh, my kid sucks," or like, do they? You know, when the you know how like when the teen would would walk into like the parents' room and they get like the annoyed moodlet because they're like around their
Maybe,
Yeah.
parent.
maybe,
Like
Yeah.
you know what I
maybe.
mean? Like they'd walk
I
in like
have
Yeah,
extra like tense and cringy, like I hate you for
but
no
that's the
I
reason.
haven't
thing.
seen that yet.
I haven't seen that
However,
either.
They got rid of that
word of
because
warning,
that
word of
sucks.
warning. Um so if it's the Festival of Youth, which is one of the new festivals that pop up, and it's like specifically for kids, which is cool because it gives your kids something to do. However, as your as a parent, you're supposed to like bless your child on that day, and if you don't do it, they get really sad, and it becomes a sentiment, and every time they're around their parent, then they become sad because mommy or daddy didn't bless them on the Festival of Youth.
I'm
So
sorry. What is the festival
yeah,
of youth?
I
Why do you have to bless your child? Are you throwing holy water
it's
on them? Are you shooting them with the?
yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah, no, it's I don't know.
And how are
They
you? But
didn't
how
do
are
it.
you
I didn't
blessing
know
them?
you were supposed to. I
It's
didn't know because I didn't do
yeah, I
it.
didn't know
Do you
either.
bless them with the candies? I mean, I'm just
I
somebody tell
don't
me
know.
how you
I don't
I
bless
know
don't
them.
know.
either.
I
Yeah,
have
I
to
Glitter?
wait
haven't
Is it
until
done
glitter?
those.
I have to wait until the next Festival of the Child or Festival of Youth to do it and find out how I do it because I don't know.
So what
I
happens in the
don't know.
festival of youth besides blessing your children? Like, is it this
Uh
is a new thing, right? Because I've never seen this before.
yes, so it's a new festival, and basically there's some art tables and some science
Well,
tables for the
so
kids, and there's also a void critter hunt, like a virtual void critter hunt that they do with like what do you call it, that VR thing, or you know, kind of like the Harry Potter game, the Amazing Beasts or Fantastic Beasts game. What's it called again? You do it with Pokemon Snap, like the Pokemon's there but it's not really there. I can't remember what it's called, but they like walk around with their phone, like you can click on the ground and hunt for virtual void critters.
Yeah.
and you have to find 10
It's
of
like
them, and then they
Pokemon
walk around with
Go.
their phone. Yeah, it's like
They're
Pokemon Go, but
playing.
with void
They're
predators.
playing.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm so dead. I'm so done.
Yeah.
I cannot. I need
And
this in my life for reasons.
and you can take pictures with Yamachan, who's the mascot, because like Japan has a really, because it's based largely on Asian cultures, like more specifically Japan, and Japan has like this huge like mascot culture. Like every town has like a mascot, and Yamachan is the mascot from Mount Komorebi, and I think he's like supposed to be a soybean. I don't know, but he's so cute. And you can get like
Yeah,
a
he is.
selfie with him and like do a little dance with him. And then there's like different food stalls where you can get like festival foods like yakitori or dango. And there's so many new foods in this pack as well. It's amazing. Yeah,
That
and
makes me
Yeah.
excited. I love that
It's
he's also a
awesome.
soybean. That makes me also happy. I would
Yeah,
I
and the
think
agree,
he
other
but
one's a
kind of
mountain.
looks like a little soybean. I really like him.
however, people
Um,
in animal suits freak me out. Like people in
it's
in
not
suits
It's
that
not an
aren't suits.
animal. It's
I
not an
know, but
not
I'm
a
saying,
animal.
furry
like,
convention. It's fine.
yeah,
No.
because a soybean is not an animal, but you know what I mean. Like people in
Yeah, no, but he's super cute.
that's my side note, guys. That's one of my fears is people in costumes like that, like in a like I don't like in the costumes. Like Disney
Yeah.
freaks me the fuck out. I have to run away from all the characters because I don't like it.
Definitely don't want to go to a furry convention.
Nope, I would have a panic attack. Also, I don't
Probably.
like animatronic animals like Chuck E. Cheese or that Snuggles bear, any of that shit where the
Oh, good
animal's
God!
mouth
If
moves.
I come visit you, can you point me in the direction of a Chuck E. Cheese? Because that is an experience I must have.
Yeah,
I've heard so much about it. I
I'll
like
I'll wait in the
2022.
car.
Once this
Oh
hot
God.
garbage of a pandemic is over, like just drive me there, drop me off. Give me
hmm
some quarters. I'll entertain myself. I
Yeah,
just
no,
need to. I
totally.
need to. I need to
I'll
experience
wait in the
it.
car until you're done because the new Chuck
Yeah.
E. Cheese mascot is even worse than the old one,
Oh my
and
God.
I don't like it. Oh my god,
And the old one was
fucking
horrifying.
terrifying.
Yeah.
No, I can't. I will not. Ugh.
I'm just gonna walk through the door and go, Bonjour, je suis European. Give me your Chuck E. Cheese, please. And they'll
Oh my
know
God.
the drill.
Somebody record that for me, please.
I might walk in just for that and then walk the fuck back out.
Yes, just have me on FaceTime.
I will.
I need to
I
be
will.
there.
Just to see their faces, all the kids stop in their sticky little hands, like, what?
Ah,
The
gross.
workers
I
just
forgot. I
frozen.
forgot there's kids. I forgot.
Girl,
there's
Yes,
it's made for
there's
children.
a lot of kids there.
Right. That's the
There's
thing. That's
kids
the thing.
and cheap beer and gross pizza. That's what Chuck E. Cheese is. They
Well,
started selling
And
beer there now.
infested ball pits.
Oh God, no! Not going in the ball. Not going to the ball pits. See, that's why. But that's why this in The Sims it's better. You get a cute like edamame looking mascot and really delicious Japanese food and nothing involving pee. I'm sorry, that's my phone. So yeah, just it's great. It's a great pack. I can recommend it.
Yeah,
It's so good.
it's so good. Like, yeah, I love the sentiments. They just and oh, we shouldn't talk about the pack, but let's just say a little bit of depth was added to this neighborhood. That's all I'll say about that.
It looks really small, but it's really big.
It's really it is small. There's a lot of issues we have with the pack. Like, don't get us wrong, and especially for all of you guys. See, my game ran relatively well at first. My biggest thing was the fame glitch. That was really annoying. But my game ran fine. And there are some people who couldn't even play at all. It just kept crashing their game, or
Yeah.
it would go so slow that it was totally unplayable. And I
They'd
feel so bad for them.
they'd actually broken the what do you call it again? The tablet, the drawing tablet.
Oh yeah, I
art
didn't play
tablet.
that.
Yeah, I did. I was like, oh, it'll start with a salary woman who's then like, fuck it, I'll pursue my art and she'll be a freelancer and it'll be fine. No, it wasn't fine. They broke the tablet, which meant that they couldn't, like, they finished their painting, but they didn't finish it. Like, it didn't end up in their inventory. And the stylus got stuck to their hand. So even if you like deleted the tablet itself, the stylus would still be stuck to their hand. So yeah, it was pretty broken. You couldn't finish anything for the freelancer career, like the artist freelance career. It was great. But yeah, shit happened. Like, it wasn't a perfect launch. It never is. I think the only game that I've ever played that had like smooth launches every time was Final Fantasy 14. Like the recent new WoW patch and launch was a disaster, and then The Sims 4, and I'm like, Jesus, everything keeps breaking. Final Fantasy 14 has never let me down.
Okay,
Play Final
so
Fantasy
this is-
14. It's great. It's free up until the second expansion pack. I'm just saying, play Final
This
Fantasy
is the
14. It's
thing.
really good.
I'm, and then what I'm about to say is probably going to be controversial. And it's probably not going to be, well received. But I like to bring the fire because we're already on fire. Let's just add more, okay?
Please no.
What the fuck else are you doing, game people? You can't go anywhere.
Oh
You're
God.
stuck at home. How come you can't
I
make a game that
believe-
doesn't fuck
No.
up?
See, that's I think that's what the problem is. They don't have the resources at their disposal that they usually do,
Yeah.
and they're all working remotely. That can create some hiccups.
Or
Mhm.
or you could guys do what they did whenever I go to the fucking grocery store, or when I went to where did I go when they had that fucking thing right in front of their bodies? Just have everybody sit in little weird glass cubicles and go to work.
I don't think we can ask them to endanger their health just because we want.
Well,
a
no, I
game
mean they were
like
all
that.
sitting in the plexiglass little thingies they have at the grocery store. Where it's
Yeah,
like all in front of you. You can't.
cubicles.
It's in front of your
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
face.
And they would wear masks.
See,
I mean,
I
they might be
don't- I
doing
don't-
that. We don't know.
I don't think it works that way, unfortunately.
Probably not. And that was just my little hot
Um,
take of like, what else are you doing? It's not like you got parties to go to. It's not like you got because
See-
you're probably all based out in California. Y'all shit is on fire like Texas is. So you definitely aren't doing anything. So
Yeah, hopefully
See,
they're
I
staying safe.
actually think this pack is what packs were supposed to be. And this is a really good new start. So please keep that momentum going and give us
Yeah.
more of this, because this was
Because
amazing.
honestly,
I don't know if it's because I love snow and Japan, and that's maybe why I love it so much, but
fair. Me too.
I keep it up. Keep up what you're doing.
For
Keep
me-
listening to your audience, and please just keep going in this direction because you're doing good.
Yeah, for me, the glitches and the stuff is worth it. Like, that's how much I'm enjoying this pack. And let me tell you, I have no problem saying when a pack is worth it or not. At all. Like, I know when packs are kind of bullshit. And this one is.
Yeah, like my first pet stuff.
Well, not even that. Like, I think Get Famous was a ripoff
fuck
pack.
my first pet stuff. Goodbye.
Terrible.
I knew Get Famous was a ripoff the moment I started playing it. And that might be a hot take, but yeah, like that.
Hot take.
Snowy Escape. And I even love the name Snowy Escape. Like, how cute is that? Oh,
Oh my
Anyway,
God, it's great.
anyway.
It's two things that I want. I want snow and I want to escape.
yes.
But I
Same.
can't remember which episode, if it was the open world episode.
It's
or if it was the
December in
Generations.
Minnesota and we don't have snow vanity. Like,
I'm never going to have snow again.
Hey, we
I'm
had
so
frost
sad.
the other day. It was nice.
Yeah, no, I'm
We
never going to
have
have snow
snow.
again.
Why?
We're going to have snow tonight in the entire country except the coast. Guess where I live? The coast.
Oh.
So, yeah, fuck this noise. Damn Germans never give us anything good. So, I can't remember
Except
if
for
it
schnitzels.
was... Okay, those are good. I can't remember if it was in the open world one or if it was the Generations one. I think it might have been the Generations one. But I mentioned that Sims 3 was buggy as hell, but it made you want to like look for solutions and third-party mods and stuff to make it work because you really wanted to play it because it was just that good. And then I said that I didn't have the same feeling about The Sims 4. If The Sims 4 doesn't work, I'm just gonna I'll play Sims 3. However, Snowy Escape made me want to look for fixes so that I could keep playing it because it's given me that lust for The Sims again, and I'm like, I want to play this. I'm gonna fix it, you know. So that's nice. Would be nicer if they didn't break it, but you know, gotta pick and choose here, I guess.
Yeah.
Good pack
I'm
or
actually
stable game.
I'm actually super
Well-
excited about this, but I also haven't opened my game in like a eon, so I'm like, how many updates am I have to go through before I can even play?
A lot.
Yeah, a lot.
Fuck.
At least two. At
Like, if
least
you
two.
don't if we don't have Snowy Escape, I think maybe wait a little bit. Like Vandy, well, actually, it's been a little bit now, but you're probably going to come in at the perfect time because a lot of the bugs will be fixed. There'll be a lot of updates for you, like obviously take out your
Yeah,
CC and everything. But I think you'll just get pure enjoyment out of it. You won't have any bugs.
I think so. Yeah. So definitely
Look
play
at
it.
that.
Play it soon.
Look at that. Waiting gives you no buggies. Yay! No, I'll probably end up playing it. I'm now that after we've talked about it, stuff like that, I'll probably end up buying it soon. I had to find the motivation to do anything except for sit and watch The Voice because that was something that my brain didn't have to think about. Does that make sense?
Yep, that's a
So,
really great show.
and it's just
Dylan
like
and I,
there's no like brain power involved. It's just
yeah,
watching The Voice.
Dylan and I were saying like these shows like Voice, Masked Singer, like all of those different shows that are playing right now are like so vital because sometimes life just gets so hard that we need a medium show. That's what we call it. We call it a medium show because it's not super dramatic that's going to stress us out more about like political stuff, but it's not like a brain dead show like a Family Guy or whatever. It's kind of right in the middle. Like it's just happy and positive and you don't have to think about it.
Exactly. Honestly, that's what I've been doing. Like I finished Schitt's Creek, which was amazing, guys. If you have not watched Schitt's Creek, go do that. But I finished Schitt's Creek, and then I was like, now what am I going to do? And I started watching Virgin River season 2. I know, guys. I'm like, you people like trash TV, but whatever. But then it got too like heavy, and I was like, not really wanting the heavy right now. So then I went to The Voice. That's my trajectory so far.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's exactly it. It's just medium. It would be like sometimes when like, life gets you down, you're like, you just want a medium show. Anyway, shout out to all the medium shows out there. You guys have been keeping us all functioning this year.
For me, that's been a podcast called Booze and Brews. Check them out. Give them some love.
Well, there you go. Booze and Brews and medium shows.
Yeah. Also, Final
Yeah.
Fantasy 14, which you can now play for free. For free, including the second expansion, Heaven's Word, which is my personal favorite. If you like Pretty Elf Boys, please go play it. It's real good. Also, broke me. Cried so much.
Oh,
Hey, so side note, did we are we going to talk about the lifestyles all of the different ones that you can have, or are we not going to do those?
No.
Because that's going to
No,
be part of
those
the
are
other
for
thing.
the review. Yeah, those
Okay.
are for the review.
I just wanted to, because
I
I
know,
was
I
reading,
put
I was
those
reading
in.
them in the script, and I was like, ooh,
I didn't
those
think
are
that
fun.
it was only for Snowy Escape. That's why I put them in. I know it says that, but I thought it just meant like it
Yeah,
came
no, the
out with this
lifestyles.
pack.
No, the lifestyles are only for this pack. I think it's
I
the
had
sentiments
no
that are in the
idea.
update.
Okay, so I'm going to ask a question about sentiments. So basically,
Mm-hmm.
so sentiments are how you feel about another person, another sim, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Or is it about also like an object or like a scenario, or just
No,
about how you
just
feel
the
about
person,
another sim?
just the person, just the person.
And then
So
It's in the
what Ava
how do
relationship
you
said,
build
panel.
them?
wait, by interacting with them.
Yeah,
So
So like you walk
basically,
up to a stranger sim and you don't have any sentiments about them.
yeah.
you don't get sentiments for a little bit. That's what I love about it.
You have
It's
to
not like
build them
Sims
up.
3. Yeah, it's not like Sims 3 where you meet someone and instantly have a sentiment. You can meet somebody, never see them again, you won't have a sentiment with them.
No.
But if you meet someone and start doing like romantic interactions, you're going to have a romantic sentiment after a little bit. If you have a fight, you'll get, an angry sentiment, but it takes a little bit to build it. It's really
Okay.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they will go away as well. So you can have a maximum of 4 sentiments about another sim. And then if you get another one, the game will decide to replace the sentiments based on the strength of the one it's trying to add. And if you have any like weak sentiments or ones that are like on the way out because you haven't done them, like if you have like fun in the snow, but you haven't played in the snow for a while, it'll probably replace that one. So
Okay.
they are ever changing. Like they're not permanent.
Yeah.
They will
Mhm.
change. So,
And that's
yeah,
the
now
cool-
I have
yeah.
that. I'm sad because I didn't get blessed by mommy and daddy on the Festival of Youth, but it'll fade.
I am
Yeah.
still so confused by this youth festival. It's maybe because I
Yeah,
just
just
watched, maybe because I
remember-
just
just
watched
remember-
Midsummer, and I just feel like they're gonna go sacrifice somebody off a cliff
No.
soon. Like,
No. But like if just remember that if you have the sentiment of youth and you have children in your household to bless them or like click on them and see if you can do something that
I think you
something
go
like
to a
blessing them.
little what is it called? Not a temple, but a little
It's not a shrine. I don't think it's going
not
to
a
the shrine.
shrine.
I didn't check it out. Like, at least on the festival
Is it was a shrine
square,
of
there's not a
child?
shrine.
No,
Child shrine?
No.
It's just a like a
Little sticky
statue.
shrine?
Like on
No.
the Festival of Light, there's like this little like tree that you can like tie a wish into, that you can make a wish on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
there's
cool.
that you can do, but there's nothing like that on the Festival of Youth, so I didn't know that that was a thing, and now my kid is sad because she didn't get blessed. Like, God damn
But
it,
I've
Tina,
done
you're
this
not that
festival of
special.
youth, and I haven't gotten that. But maybe I accidentally blessed the child and didn't know.
I don't know. Well,
I
well,
don't know.
one of them cared, the other one didn't. Like, it's just the one
Okay.
that had, like she
Oh my gosh,
she
that's so
apparently cares about it, but the other
interesting.
one doesn't.
So
I don't
maybe
know.
one of her traits makes her care about that stuff.
Well, she does have the social aspirations, so maybe that's it.
Oh my god, that's so interesting. How sentiments. Oh my god, that just makes me like appreciate
Yeah.
this game so much more.
I don't
What?
know.
That is so cool.
I think there's definitely some layers there that we can explore more in this game. But
Oh my
that's
god, that
basically
is
it.
so cool. Dude, see,
Like-
and Vanity, this is what we're talking about. Like, it is so amazing. Ah,
It's
sorry.
it's fun.
Look, y'all
I'm
already had me
obsessed with
sold on
this.
it, and we haven't even done the pack review. So I'm already sold just on sentiments and stuff like that in general. Because I think that's awesome. Like I'm kind of excited.
You
about
should be,
it.
because it's
Oh,
super fun.
so
Definitely
great.
go play it. Do you work today?
No, but I'm going to my friend's house because she's making grape leaves and
Well,
kind of
once you're
meat pie.
done, go home, get into your jammies, pour yourself a nice cup of coffee or tea or a hot chocolate or whatever, and play. Just do it. It's great.
Okay.
You will probably lose track of time, but that's
I
fine.
haven't
It's
done that
just,
in Sims in
yeah.
so long.
I
Yes,
know.
you will.
Oh gosh,
I'm telling you, I played
haven't
a
lost
whole
track of time
weekend.
in The Sims in so
Yeah.
fucking long.
A whole weekend I lost.
I was playing over the weekend when it came out, and I was like, the first time, like, I looked at the clock and I was like, wait, how is it 3 p.m. already? And I was like, oh my god, it's been so long since I've said this about a Sims game. So
Isn't that the best?
good times.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. Good memories, right? It's good memories.
I'm excited. Like, look at those memories we have of the times when we would just. And it's funny because
So the Sentiments is definitely the better memory system in The Sims 4, is what I'm saying.
I say it's one of the best ones for sure.
I think sentiments are it gives it more depth. That's kind of really cool.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I had sometimes I thought like to myself, like I had the memories of playing The Sims 3 and stuff like that, and like losing time while playing The Sims. I was like, was it just because I was younger and I was able to lose time in the game like that, or was the game just better and I'd like? But now I realize it's like it was just because the play was so immersive. But now that it is different, oh, I'm so excited!
The last time I got lost in Sims 4 like this was the room challenge that we did the weekend before we were going to record. I played the room challenge, and it was an entire weekend. Like Sunday night, I was like snapped out of it, and I'm like, oh my god, like I lost the whole weekend. Like I don't even know what I was doing.
I actually thought that was Spore once. When Spore first came out, like years and years ago, I'm talking like the really early 2000s, I was home alone because my parents were on vacation and I got the game. And I started playing it at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then I looked at the clock and I was like, oh, it's 5 o'clock. I'm going to play for another hour and then I'm going to have dinner. And then I looked at the clock. Oh shit, it's 8 p.m. I'm going to go have dinner. And I came back and it was 9 p.m. And I was like, I'm going to play for another hour and go to bed. And then I looked at the clock and it was 2 a.m. And I was like, oh. Where did time go? I'm gonna go to bed now. So
I've been up for too long.
Yeah, it was good. I basically been playing that game for 12 hours, and I was like, maybe I should just take a step back now.
This is exciting. I'm definitely going to
do it and then text us.
Mm-hmm. I will.
Do it and then text us and then let us know. How
you know, the first thing I'm going to show you is my person that I make because I have to make a new person.
Do it. Do it. The Cass items are really nice.
Y'all know how I feel about Cass. So
can we talk about the 80s snowsuits? Oh
no,
we talk about the baby snowsuits.
Nope. Review. We can't talk about it anymore.
Okay,
just
so
say that it's really good.
I do have a question. If I'm going to I'm going to buy the game and I'm going to make my very first person. Should I make a person should I make a family, or should I make a one person and then let her like live her life and then have her own family?
Okay, honestly, Vanity, I would start playing in the neighborhood with the Sims already there.
But
Get
you don't
some
have to.
Household
drama there,
jump.
man.
There's some drama. I would say, because I made a girl and I opened the game and I looked at what was happening and I was like, ooh, never mind. Put her back in the family bin and I started playing the different Sims in the neighborhood.
Okay,
Really,
all right.
that's what I did for a whole weekend was play
How,
those stories out.
however, I will let you guys know that I will definitely be making my very first snowy escape person, and then I'll upload her to the gallery so that you guys, if you guys would like to see her,
Yeah, do it.
by you guys I mean listeners, like to see her, then you can search for the tag and then you can find her, because that is my niche. I don't make houses. I don't make any of that. I make people. And so that's my bread and butter. So I'll probably make a person just so I can explore the cast.
Yeah,
Then I'll probably go play with somebody in the
yeah.
neighborhood, which I never
That
do. I
was
never play with townies.
It's so fun.
Me
And the
neither.
first thing I did is I remade all of them so I could play around with the different stuff and, of course, add my custom content. So I remade over all the townies first and then I started playing. It's so fun, Vanity. You're going to just, oh, I'm so excited for you. I wish I could forget it and go back and re experience it now.
It's like it's this the way you're talking about it it makes me think of like whenever I have people watch there's a show called Misfits, when I have them watch Misfits for the first time and I want, or when I have people watch Harry Potter for the first time and I want to experience it with them. I'm like, I want to be able to like forget it so I can watch it all over again or read it all over again. And then, you know, but you can't.
Yeah.
So then I just
Yeah.
stare at them as they do it. And like, how did you see that part? Did you see that part?
Did you see? That was important. Remember that.
Literally, I'm here like, oh, look at that person in the corner. Remember them. I'm the actual worst. So, but anywho, um, okay, guys, that was fun though. I'm excited. I'm super excited. So, anything else that we need to know about memories on a calm moonlight?
I mean, not really. Like, I'm kind of wanting to test out this manual memory system in my game, though. So, in The Sims 4. So, I might kind of play with that a little bit and take pictures and make memories and stuff.
Okay. Any other final thoughts, Ava, on snowy escape? Not snowy escape. Sentiment and memories.
It's definitely a fun system, the sentiments. I am enjoying the hell out of it, and I always check the profiles and stuff to see what sentiments my Sims have. For the rest, I'm going to make a Japanese curry now, and then I'm going to play some more Snowy Escape. So that's me. But hey, let us know if you knew if The Sims 4 had a memory system. You can contact us on social media. We are Plumbobcast on Instagram and Twitter. We are Plumbob Podcast on Reddit. We are Under the Plumbob Podcast on Facebook and Tumblr. Do check out our Tumblr. We have one. It's super fun. We have a website called undertheplumbbob.com where you can contact us through the contact form, or you can email us at undertheplumbobpodcast@gmail.com, and we'd love to hear from you. And yeah, that's been us talking about memories and sentiments, and hope you enjoyed it.
Want to shout out husband Carl Sims Guide.
Husband
He had a
Carl.
lot of great. I feel so weird calling him that, but anyway, he has a ton of great info on his website. He still has a few things that he needs to update, which is, I mean, fine, Carl. Like, take your time. That just shows how awesome this pack is. But definitely, if you want to get started and want to read about it first, his website is really helpful. I think I might have gotten a few things from Sims Wiki as well, but it was
I
mostly
absolutely got stuff from Sims Wiki.
Oh, I
What
always
I
do.
especially got
Yeah.
from Sims Wiki, the fact that the Sims 4 has a memory system. I got that from Sims Wiki.
Yeah, exactly. So thank you, Sims Wiki. Like, oh, you guys rock.
Yeah.
Carl Sims 4 guide, also super helpful. And if you find something that's not on Carl Sims 4 guide, I'm sure you could like reach out to him and tell him and help him out because he's still working on it. But yeah, anyway,
If you enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe, rate and review us on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, TuneIn, Spotify, Google Play, Pandora. If you listen to podcasts on another platform and you don't see us there, let us know and we'll make it happen. But if you could give us a 5-star on Apple Podcasts and then type the words, that'd be great, because apparently that's what matters.
The words matter for reasons.
The words matter. So if you just give us 5 stars and then just type in apple or chair, I don't know, just something to put it in there.
Your favorite.
Just ask me a question. Ask me a question. Just go Ava, what's your favorite food? I will even answer you then if you do that. So, just write something.
Ask Ava questions. Should we make our Apple comments a Q&A or something to
if you have questions for Ava, give us 5 stars and put your question in the review, and I will maybe do a thing where I read them out then and answer them. Sure, that'll be fun.
That would be so funny.
And also, I just wanted to let you guys know one last time. Memories on the road in the moonlight. Misty watercolor memories. Those are 2 separate songs of The Way We Were. I think those are 2 separate songs. Are they the same song?
Yep. Nope. It's fine. It's fine. It's just.
I think those are 2 separate songs.
It's possible. I don't know.
Sorry, that's all I got, guys.
I think you got memories, and I think you got cats there as well.
You're in cats territory now.
I don't know what this was. Sorry, guys, but yeah, that's right.
You got you definitely got The Way We Were, and then you got memories from cats. So. It's fine. You got a little God, what do you call again? Those mixes, or I can't remember what
mashup?
Called mashup. That's it.
I totally did a mashup.
You're a natural.
Yeah, totally. It was on purpose, guys.
That's been us. We hope you enjoyed it, and we hope you enjoyed Vanity's mashup. TM, don't steal it.
Yes.
And we will talk to you again soon, very soon.
Now we can slide on back to that real world.
Sure. Well, my real world has Japanese curry in it, so I guess that's fine.
Nice. Okay, bye.
Barish. Dag dag.